I don't think Freya's gonna come along. I think it's just gonna be us two. Or us two. I'm saying that as if I'm traveling with my sim. It's just gonna be us two. I'm just gonna travel to the graveyard with Myles. Just me and him, you know? Just like some cozy time with my sim. So Simmers, and welcome back to a brand new episode of the Pack Legacy Challenge. A Legacy Challenge where every generation is a new pack and we get to play through all of them. We are back with Myles and Freya, and they're both at their work, and I did that so that I could come back to an easy and peaceful situation. I actually have something very exciting to do today. Well, I don't know if it's super exciting, but I think it's a big milestone because I finally built a cemetery for all of my legacy saves. And today I want to spend some time and I want to see if I can actually find all of the gravestones for all of the people that have been part of this legacy so far. I know that a couple of them are actually buried at the cemetery in Ravenwood, so we're just going to go over there and collect their graves. But then I think I'm going to have to get a bit creative with trying to get gravestones for the earliest generations. I have a mod from Little Miss Sam that technically allows you to basically create a gravestone for any ghost in the world, but I don't know if Elliot is still around. So I figured we're just gonna try. We're gonna see how much we can get done for that. Before we can go anywhere, we need to make sure that their workday is over. So until what? Okay, that's fine. She got performance gain. Let's go. Oh, she wasn't done studying her opponents. Okay, but her work performance is going up. That means that potentially if we finish that task tomorrow, she should be able to get a promotion at work, I think. Oh no, she can't because she has her stupid work rival. And I actually do not know how to solve that. Sabotage. Oh yeah, we are sabotaging. We absolutely decided that we were going to sabotage our work rival. So that is what we're going to do. I hope that's not going to cause us to like lose our job or something, but how are you doing? Okay, you don't have comedy skill level 3 yet, but other than that, you should be eligible for a promotion very soon. So that is also pretty good. Freya made sure to put her hue out so that Carlos would clip it and fall. Wait, hold on. Who is calling us? I can't do multiple things at the same time. It all went to perfect plan, and now Carlos has a few fun videos floating around Simstagram of his gracefulness. Let's freaking go. Oh no, someone passed away. Someone that we don't know. You're not gonna go in our special graveyard. Let me see. She is gonna go to sleep. Actually, you know what? Before you go to sleep, bestie, I know you're super tired, but let's take care of your other needs first. Let's use the restroom. Let's mop this because it actually looks disgusting. And then let's actually get some leftovers, and then you can go to sleep, I think. Her fun is a bit low though, so while you're having food, actually just channel surf a little bit. Myles is also back from work. Oh my god, you're getting so many phone calls. Someone else. We know too many people. People keep dying. You're actually not that tired, so you're gonna release another track, and then you really have to produce new music because that was our last track that we could actually release. So you go do that. And then I think tomorrow morning, because I think Freya needs to go to work, but I think he has a day off. I think tomorrow is going to be, I was going to say grave digging day, but that sounds very morbid. But basically grave digging day. Okay, she's watching some TV while she's getting some food. And then after that, it should be perfect for her to go to sleep. Okay, let's see. He can actually burn the track. Let's go. And then let's produce another track. All of Myles's efforts are coinciding, I never know how to say that, into a mastery perk final touch. If Myles continues, he will be able to increase the quality of crafted objects with just one touch. Oh my god, yeah, that's amazing. That's perfect. Wait, so what does that mean? So we have, this is normal. How do we then, do we have to place it in the world for him to have the final touch? No, because that's a crafted item, I think. I actually don't know. I'm not entirely sure. Let's actually burn the track. Let's go. Let's make another one. Let's burn that. We're back on like the quick music grind. There was a while where he wasn't able to do that. Like it took a while for him to actually make something, but we're getting somewhere. Also, we have not performed in quite a long time. Although technically when he goes to work now, he is performing. Oh, he can immediately burn it. Okay. I don't even have to like, he can touch the thing for 1 second and we can burn the track. I mean, I'm not going to complain. It's very efficient. We're just making music like a machine. Okay, I think we've made enough music. All of them are normal. Oh no, there is a couple of outstanding ones in there. Oh, actually more than one. So that's good. That is good. He is actually doing pretty fine, so I think I'm just gonna put him to bed. Myles going to bed early. Like, what even is this? Oh my god, someone else died. People keep dying. I hope he's not gonna get like super sad over that because he doesn't have to. Also, I think today, I mean, he is like a creature of the night in a way because he doesn't sleep a lot. I think today's just gonna wake up really early, and before anything else, he's actually gonna go for a run. He's waking up energized at like 5 a.m. in the morning. How is she doing? You know what? You could actually go for a run as well. You're also done sleeping. You can go, like, technically you could go on a shared run. I know that you're not actually going to go on a shared run because that doesn't exist in The Sims. That'd be such a cute activity if you could do that. Like, if your Sims could go on running together, that was an interaction. But yeah, both of them just going for a casual morning run. They're sort of running together though. Like, she is following him. Oh no. Okay, well, never mind. She is going a different direction. Let's see if we'll run into him again. He's probably going to come from the other side, and then they're going to get into a similar direction. Oh look, there's another runner. We can see the sunrise over the city. I do always like to be in first person, like every once in a while, especially when my Sims go like for a run. Just looks so cute. Oh, it's fall. It's a new season. Oh, that means that we have to take family pictures. That's actually, I love that I have this reminder in my calendar because it helps me so much to actually remember to take photos, or even to get like the portrait from Rosannatxt where you get like an automated family photo, because I feel like that helps me so much to still sort of keep track of like my legacy saved. Okay, let's see if we switch. Oh, where is he? I don't think they're running. No, he's coming like back up now. Oh, he's done running actually. Let's go. Oh, he's back home. Okay, he does have to get some food now and like take a shower. And then I think we're gonna go to the cemetery and grab the graves. That sounds really weird. That's definitely something you can say in Sims context, but not outside. That would be very strange. Ooh, she ran into either a spellcaster or a vampire. I don't remember. You can go take a quick shower. Oh, she is definitely a vampire. The master's family is a vampire family. Let's actually see, because she now has to study her opponents again, but she has work in like 7 hours. So she has some time, so she can do that. She can like properly finish that task. And then I do think she still has a work rival though. So we still have to get that sorted. No, bestie. No. See, why are you doing that? Go sit here. Freya was going to use the computer. You're still going to do it? Yes, perfect. Can you release another track already? Yes, let's go. Let's go for an outstanding one. Don't go breaking my dishwasher. That one can go into the chest. Let's see. I feel like if you look into this chest now, oh, I can't really properly show you because it's behind my camera, but there is so many songs in here. It's actually ridiculous. Okay, the thing is, I don't want to leave until she's actually done with her promotional task, because otherwise she'll stop. So maybe he can work on the comedy skill. Practice acting, practice debate, pickup lines. I think we might actually need a microphone, but there's a microphone downstairs. Hold on. We can just use the stage here, and then we can practice telling jokes, I think. Tell jokes. There we go. You go build your stand-up comedy skills so that you can actually get a promotion tonight. Oh no, you don't work tonight. In 2 days then. And then in the meantime, you're gonna continue working on your thing. It's only 25% done, so that might take a little bit. But I don't want to, as soon as I leave to go grave digging, I'm pretty sure she's gonna stop with the task that I just gave her. So, oh, he's literally almost at comedy level 3. Well, then you might as well just continue, because we probably have to get it further up. Once we have to pick branches, he's basically gonna go into the musician branch, so we can just ignore all the comedy stuff, which is not gonna be relevant anymore. Ooh, we got a royalty report. 5k. Let's freaking go. We have 30k now. He's slowly getting richer, which is good. Oh yeah, and for the season's family photo, let's actually get a family photo. I think that'd be super cute. Maybe we can hang that up somewhere in their bedroom or something. I feel like that wall's rather empty. Let's go into here and let's go get that picture frame from Rosannatxt, because I don't think I want to do a whole photo shoot. I might want to do a photo shoot when she gets pregnant, like when they're gonna have their first baby. So I have like pregnancy poses. I would have to get my entire pose set back, because for me the pose player broke, and people in my Twitch chat keep telling me that for them it's fine. So I don't know if it's actually broken or if there was another mod that was causing a conflict, and now that should be resolved. So we'll see, but I still have all my poses. But I have like a really cute like picture set for when my sim gets pregnant, and I don't think I've ever done like a proper pregnancy shoot, so I would love to do that. I'm gonna have to turn my custom content on, and then we're gonna have to go in here. I think it is in here. I'll just search for it, because if I try to actually like look it up in this list, if I have my CC on, I have so many paintings and posters that I'm never gonna be able to find it probably. I just have to look for Rosannatxt, because then I'm pretty sure I'll find it. Yeah, there we go. I want to have the one with a simple frame, I think. And then I choose a background. So it's just them together. I might actually go for like the forest background. I think that's really cute. There we go. And then we can like randomize poses and outfits and stuff. And then we can lock the portrait. So I think that should be perfect. We're definitely going to change portrait outfit. They're gonna wear their, like, let's go formal and let's see. Yeah, that's cute. I like both of that. Then we're gonna randomize the pose, because I actually want want them to look a bit more like cutesy together. Now they just look so random. That one is actually cute. That looks like a bit more spontaneous. And then I'm gonna lock the portrait. I do want to quickly unlock it. Hold on, because not appreciate the portrait. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to change the frame color to like a dark wood. There we go. Perfect. Look at them. That is actually so cute. I like that a lot. Okay, so we've done the family day picture thing, so I don't need to remember that anymore. Oh, wait, no, I don't necessarily want to cancel the holiday. How are you doing on your task? Oh, that's complete. Okay, perfect. How are you doing on the comedy skill? Let's double check. Oh, you passed level 3. Okay, perfect. So it is time to go grave digging or grave robbing or however you want to call it. We're gonna collect some urns and graves. Okay, so first I'm gonna have to travel to Ravenwood because that is where currently I think most of my graves are, because we've done at least 2 funerals there. I don't think Freya's gonna come along. I think it's just gonna be us two. Or us two. I'm saying that as if I'm traveling with my sim. It's just gonna be us two. I'm just gonna travel to the graveyard with Myles. Just me and him, you know? Just like some cozy time with my sim. Here there are supposedly we have graves from our side. So that is Yule. Yule is definitely coming with us. I thought I also put another sim somewhere here, but maybe I actually didn't. I thought I put a sim here too, but maybe that was in my Not So Berry challenge that I have too, because there I've also been using this specific graveyard. I actually don't think I have another grave here. Okay, so we literally only have Yule, which means that Dawn and Parker and... oh my goodness, there are so many. Okay, where are you? Because I'm actually kind of curious. If I go here and I go to there is an interaction for this. It's called like the release any ghost mod. And now I'm like, how does that work? The release all the ghosts, that's the one. Do I click here? I don't see it at all. Click on an actual ghost. I swear, I think it might have been the Not So Berry where I literally saw this action all the time. Now I'm so confused as to why it doesn't work here. Like, am I just misunderstanding how this is supposed to work? I'm so confused. Or via mailboxes. Wow, I should really read. But it says the release all the ghosts and get urn for interactions are available via urns or tombstones. Well, you know what? If we need to use a mailbox, let's actually go home. Why do I keep forgetting where I live? Let's pretend I know everything about this and I'm like a pro at modding The Sims and I totally know how to work with all of this. If it doesn't show up on the stupid mailbox, I'm gonna be so annoyed. Okay, well, considering that, hold on. There's 2 things we can try. The first being adding this into the house. Get urn 4. Oh my god, there we go. That's the menu I wanted. So the thing is, this is all Sims. Now the question is, okay, Yuki. That's definitely one I want to get. It should get added to our inventory. Yes. Okay, so we have the one for Yuki now. That one should definitely go onto the family grave. I think Plumbobby can go onto the family grave, to be honest. Like, Plumbobby played a really big role. It was his dad's best friend. So then, who is this again? Is that his mom? No. Is she? I don't remember. Oh my god, this is so bad. Yeah, it's his mom. I was like, I remember this. She can go on the family grave, even though he didn't really know her, actually. Like, she can go there, I think. That's okay. Okay, so we have her grave too. Now we're gonna have to find like Dawn, Parker, and hopefully if we can, still like Elliot and stuff. That might be a little bit ambitious though. I think it is sorted alphabetically. So let's start with the D for Dawn. Dawn, oh my god, she's in there. Perfect. Then we have, I think Malcolm should be in there somewhere. I also feel like almost I have to scroll through the whole thing because I'm afraid that I like might miss a sim that is actually important. I literally just got Dawn another time. I wonder if that, I think because we already have it, it can only generate once, which makes sense. Okay, so I saw Dawn. I was like, oh my god, Dawn. No, you literally just did that one. So Dawn is done. Then we have Elliot, which this might be a stretch because Elliot is like a long time. You're still here. Oh my god. Yes. And then Damien, of course. I just realized we cannot skip Damien. Hold on. So Dawn, please tell me you're still there. Okay, he seems to have maybe potentially vanished. Yeah, I don't think Damien is in here. Oh, that actually makes me sad. Okay, so I guess Damien is no longer. I think he's one of the... So for anyone who doesn't know, over time, like your game starts culling, called like culling Sims, basically removing them entirely from the save file to prevent your save file from eventually getting like really slow and really sluggish. In this case, I think Damien got culled. I think he no longer exists in this save. That's the reason why you should actually actually save your like graves and stuff all the way from the beginning, because technically having their gravestones and stuff should save them from getting removed. It's just annoying. Okay, so who are we still looking for? We have Elliot, we have Parker and Dawn. Rosie would be kind of nice if she's still in here, because technically Rosie is like the birth mom from Parker and Dawn. Oh, look, I'm here. Oh my god, I should absolutely go. I should absolutely go. Apparently I'm dead. I didn't realize that. I was looking for Rosie, actually, and then I just found myself. Okay, Rosie is still here. Why is Damien not here then? Also, I just saw a cat. I think that was our cat as well, wasn't it? Oh no, that was just Sammy. Did we have any pets that we did? Pixel. Oh my god, do you think Pixel is still here? We also have to get Malcolm. Let's see, Malcolm Landgrab should be somewhere over here. Okay, I'm gonna do a quick double check. So we have Elliot, then we have Dawn, Yule, so that should be good. And we have Rosie, we have Malcolm. Let's see from Elliot's perspective. Why does only Dawn show up? Where is Parker? Like from Elliot's perspective, where is Parker? Hold on, 'cause that's the one that we don't have yet. I don't think Parker exists anymore. Oh my god, I feel so bad. You know what? I'm now starting to wonder, because if I think about Myles' lineage, technically, he's never met Parker. He's a direct descendant of Dawn, so probably therefore he should be able to find her. But like, well, we can also see a bunch of other Sims that we don't know. So you're telling me all of these dead bitches could have been deleted. But no, the two Sims that actually got deleted are Damien and Parker, the two Sims I actually played with, and they're also no longer in my family tree. They just don't exist anymore. And Pixel. Pixel also got deleted, our dog. Okay, well, that's really unfortunate, but I'm afraid this is just what we're gonna have to deal with. This is why you should build a cemetery before you start playing any legacy, or like place one, and every single time a sim dies you should immediately add them there. But now that we've collected all the graves, let's actually travel to our brand new cemetery, which I actually built in Windenburg so that it could be close to where we're currently living. I put it on a 64 by 64 lot so that it would feel like realistic. I tried to add like a bunch of graves in there already so it looks like, you know, it's been in use for a long time. I'm also, I think at the time of recording this, I mean I recorded it today, but let me do a double check, because this episode will air, I think, next week or not. No, actually yesterday. Yesterday I should have posted the speed build of this cemetery. I had to double check, but so if all is well, you can actually view this cemetery in all its glory when it's not raining and everything. But this is what I've made. If you want to see the speed build. Where is my roof? There is my roof. This is what I've made. And I tried to kind of like come up with a bit of a vision. So over here we have, you know, this is basically like the area with the cheaper graves. This is like the spots where people get buried that don't have like a lot of money or don't have like any fancy burials. Then we have a little graveyard for all of our pets over here. So there's like a bunch of pet graves. Then we have a urn wall. I did have to size down the urns to fit in the shelving, but I don't know. I feel like that was quite realistic I love how there's decoration here, but I felt like it was quite realistic to have a place where you can store urns, because I don't think we have that anywhere like in a cemetery. Then if you walk over here, we have like a spot for people with a bit more money, like if you have a more fancy grave. And then basically over here we have 4 family tombs that I don't think I'm going to use. You can use them for your legacy save. But as you can see, there's like an entire empty corner. I basically kept this empty so that you as a player can put your graves from your own Sims here, whether that be with gravestones or like a grave or anything. Like it's fully up to you. And then I've also built this little church in the middle where it's actually fully set up for you to actually host funerals. So there's a place where you can do speeches. You have the photos. There's like a casket. Then over here, there's a little memorial room where your Sims can basically gather after or prior to the funeral to memorize someone. They can burn some candles and stuff. And then over here, we basically have a little kitchenette where Sims can just grab a coffee or get some food. And then downstairs, we have the bathrooms. Very simple, you know, nothing too special. I basically built this with I just realized I don't think I put wallpaper on the outside. No, that looks terrible. Let's pretend that I absolutely put wallpaper on the outside. I spent like 3 hours on building a cemetery, so I should be forgiven for forgetting the wallpaper in the basement. But long story short is I really wanted to have a space where I could actually have like all my Sims' graves together. Let's actually get started. I want to kind of like categorize it a little bit. That's Elliot. Elliot's daughter is Dawn. Unfortunately, we don't have Parker. Then we have Dawn was married to Malcolm. Malcolm and Dawn had Yule. Then we have like secondary people. So we have Rosie. Well, actually, you know what? Rosie should go here because even though she was technically only carrying the babies for Elliot, and it was like for him and Damien, technically they did make Dawn and Parker, although Parker's missing. We can, like, if we wanted to, we could add like a gravestone here in the middle. That's just anonymous. And then we can pretend that's Parker's, I guess. So then we have Yule. Then Yule basically had a son with Nin, which is us. Then we have actual like secondary graves. This is me, and Yuki should be... So that's weird. I'm just realizing this. Parker is gone, but Yuki's grave is here. So that is Malcolm together with Dawn. Hold on, I'm gonna flip those around, because then that should be Parker. And then next to Parker, we have Yuki, because Yuki is actually Parker's son. And then we have me and Plum Bobby, because we're like side characters. Look, we actually have our graves. I think I do eventually want to have gravestones and like proper, like fully like grave sites and stuff. But for now, I think this is already really nice. I feel like having at least one spot where all of the family graves for this generation are together, I think it's just, I don't know, I like it. It makes me feel like this is a little circle moment, if that makes any sense. Like like the circle going round, story coming together. I actually feel like maybe we should light like a little candle for all of them. Now that we're here, let's do like a little memorial for all of our ancestors. Doesn't seem like Myles is like a highly spiritual person, but I feel like it's still fun. Is he gonna go straight through the church? I'm in the mood for some retail therapy. Oh, sorry, Violet. I'm literally at the graveyard. Aw, he's like remembering everyone. That's cute. I wish that I could move these so you wouldn't put them behind the gravestone, but alas, I think it's still nice. I was like, what is happening? But like the ghosts are having thoughts in their graves. Did you see that? There's like a little text bubble here. Look. Oh, that's because he is remembering them. Why do you put the bubble next to the grave? It's like the ghost is having thoughts. That's very silly. Also, please memorize, like, burn a candle for me. And also burn a candle for Plum Bobby. The funny thing is, like, in the actual Not So Berry challenge, Plum Bobby is not dead yet. So he's still out there. But in this save file, he's already gone. I hate all the lights, but I don't know how to get rid of it because we don't have a mailbox here. So, look at him remembering everyone. Isn't that cute? Okay, I really hate all lights. I want to take a screenshot. How do you get rid of the holiday decorations? You don't have a mailbox. You know what? We'll just place a mailbox to get rid of the stupid holiday decoration. I guess we could do like a very simple mailbox, like on the inside of the church. Then it almost looks like a church box, you know? I think that makes sense. And then here we should be... Can you not change the holiday decorations with the mailbox? Why did I think that? Do you really need the holiday decoration box? Ugh, why is this game so absolutely infuriating sometimes? It's the attic boxes. I'll put them like down here. It's a bit weird, but I guess it works. Oh my god, that pisses me off so badly. Why do you have to be like that? Because I want to take a cool picture, but not with all the decoration. We can't cancel it. Oh my god, we actually do have a decoration thing. Can I just stop the holiday? Does that take down the decorations? No. Yes, please. Come on. You've got to be kidding me. I just want to take a cool screenshot of him at the cemetery without the stupid decoration. Like, what do you mean someone died? Let's put up the pink lights. No, get rid of the stupid things. Like, also the fact that they're all around. There's like no angle of this build where I can take a good photo without the stupid deck. Like, maybe if I try, I could vaguely. There we go. I did it. No stupid pink lights in the screenshot. Nothing to be seen. I guess that's good. At the same time, I feel like I've done absolutely nothing this episode. We've literally just gone grave hunting, and well, we tried to get promoted, but then we had a work rival with Freya. And other than that, we've literally done nothing. We've made a lot of music, but I feel like this episode has just been me trying to get like things in order, trying to get, you know, all the graves in the right place. So I guess, you know, that's just where we're gonna have to leave this episode, because I've been recording for nearly an hour, and that's all the time that I have to record today. So this feels like a very silly in between episode, and it feels like a lot of effort for, you know, relatively small results. But I hope you guys still enjoyed it. I hope that this might inspire you to actually, you know, make your own little graveyard for your Sims. If you want to download the cemetery, it is on my gallery. My gallery ID is just Rosannatxt. So if you want to get it and you want to, you know, have your own Sims and like create your own little area with all of the graves, this is your moment to go download it. But I hope you enjoyed this episode nonetheless. If you did, of course, toss it a cheeky like. If this is the first time that you see a video of mine, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and notification bell. And with all of that being said, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye, everyone.